Hi, I'm Anne and welcome to my country kitchen. Now I love to cook and I love to bake. So today I will show you an easy recipe to make a lasagna that will impress your family. So let's get started. The ingredients you'll need are as follows. You'll need 2 tablespoons of plain flour. You'll need 1 tablespoon of redcurrant jelly, or if you don't like this or you haven't got it, you can use 2 teaspoons of caster sugar. You'll need 500 grams or a pound of lean mince beef. You need a medium onion, and you'll need either 1 green pepper or 2 sticks of celery. It's entirely up to you which way you want to make this. You'll need 3 tablespoons of tomato puree. You'll need 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme or 2 teaspoons of dried thyme. You'll need 2 cloves of garlic finely chopped. And you'll need 6 ounces of stock, beef stock. You will also need a tin of tomatoes, 2 cloves of garlic chopped, and some extra virgin olive oil. I'm using a pre-made lasagna sauce that I've bought in the shop. You can't make it any better, so you may as well make it easy for yourself. I'm using lasagna sheets, fresh egg ones from the supermarket. And I've got some cathedral cheese that I like, or you can use any cheese that you like for your topping. You will need a dish that's 4 pints, obviously oven ready, and you'll need a deep bowl frying pan like this, so that you can cover it, and you put your 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, ready to start cooking. Before we start, we'll put our oil into our pan and we'll heat it up. We'll take a plate and cover it with some kitchen towel, so when we put our mince onto it, it will soak up any excess fat. My oil is now hot, so I'm going to put my mince into it. You're going to need to brown this all over. No pink bits must be left. Chop it around so that there's no large pieces. It's going to take a while, I'm afraid. As it starts to cook, turn it over so that you can do it all round. It must be brown all over. What you want to see is all of it uniform size. So keep breaking it up as you go along. When you're sure there's no more pink bits left, take the pan off the heat and put it onto your plate. It's a lot easier to use a sorted spoon, because it leaves all of the oil back in the pan, which you'll be needing to fry your onions in just a moment. Removed all of your mince. You'll take an onion, and in this case I've got green pepper or your celery, whichever you use. Put your pan back onto the heat and put these into your oil that's left. Fry them up until they're soft. This will probably take about 5 minutes. As this begins to soften, we will need to add our garlic. We don't want to cook this too much because it gets very bitter if it gets overcooked. So cook it out for about another minute. For about another minute. We're going to add our flour to thicken it up. When we've added our flour, we'll need to add our stock. Just coat everything with the flour and let it cook out for about 3 or 4 minutes. Now we're going to add our mince back into our pan. We'll add our tomato puree and our thyme. Mix it all through. Make sure it coats the mince. And now we'll add our redcurrant jelly or sugar if you've substituted it. Make sure that that's combined. And add your tomatoes. When you add your tomatoes, try and add some water with it because it will get very thick. You can rinse your tomato can out and get rid of all the dregs in the bottom. Now what we'll do is bring this to the boil and we'll let it cook out for a whole hour, I'm afraid. It does take time. Make sure you lower your temperature as low as you can possibly make it, because you don't want this to burn on the bottom of your pan. Add your cover to the pan and leave it for an hour. Check on it every now and again, and if it's getting dry, add some more water, but don't add too much. This has now been cooking for an hour. Remove your lid, make sure you stir, And now we're going to add our salt and pepper to taste. It's entirely up to you, don't add too much at a time. Now you're going to taste it. It needs a little more salt. Right. Now we're going to take it off the heat and let it cool. This is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to cool down. And then we'll start to make up our lasagna. Now that our mince mixture has cooled down, we're going to make up our lasagna. You're going to take a third of the mixture and put it in the bottom of your dish. Spread it out evenly. Just so that it covers the whole of the bottom. Now you're going to take your lasagna white sauce and you're going to put a layer over the top. It hasn't got to be spread out, it hasn't got to be even, just put it over the top of your mince. You don't need a lot of it. Now we're going to take our lasagna sheet and put it over the top. You can use the pieces to input the parts where you haven't got any, like so. It's not necessary, but it just makes it look better. Now you'll start again and put mince on the top of your sheet. It's a layering of all of this. You just spread it out evenly and you do the same again. On the top you add your sauce. You look at your sheet, it won't fit in completely on this, so I'm going to cut a piece off, which will be about that wide. And then I'll lay my sheet in, like so, and I'll use the piece along the side. And then I'll start again, layer again. This time, you'll just put all your mince in that you have left in your bowl. Just try and make sure it all goes to the edges. Just make sure your lasagna sheet is all covered. And now we're going to use the rest of our sauce on the top. Just tip it on, it's fine, we're going to use it all. When it's all covered, you now add your cheese to the top. Just spread it across, then it's all covered. When we've done this, this needs to stand for at least 4 hours. That's so that the pasta sheets become really quite soft. usually use a little extra cheese because I like cheese and my family do as well. But it's entirely up to you how much you use. All of your cheese used. As I say, now I'm going to let this stand 4 hours at least. You could leave it all day, it won't matter. And then we'll cook it at 200 degrees C for 45 minutes before you require it. And you can serve it with salad or chips. Well, I hope that this has inspired you to try the recipe. Please leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.